right, Head Kick Audio. I got another one for you. I got Brian BIZKIT Benevidez, 4-1 overall, 4 finishes, and I think this Saturday night, October 22nd, at the Celebrity Theater for RUF 50. Maybe it's no different. Talk to me about the training camp.
Hey, man, we've just been running every day, nothing different. We do have wrestling every day. We're working on our pad work, nothing different. Going out there, working for a fight, doesn't matter.
All right, I remember my first pre-fight interview with you. I believe it was for RUF 48, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay, so at RUF 48, you were the most intense interview. Okay, and I think intensity is just in your fucking blood. Talk to me about your intensity.
Man, I don't know. It's just the grit that no one's grown up like me, and no one's done nothing that I've seen. No one's been through what I've been through. It's just different in me and someone else.
Okay, and come October 22nd, I know fisticuffs are gonna fly. How do you see yourself getting it done?
Man, I don't know, man. We're just gonna go out there and fucking bang. We're gonna go out there and bang and get it done. That's all
All
we
right,
do.
now I know that you got a wrestling base, but the hands are also very heavy. Okay, do you anticipate having to use your wrestling?
Our plan's wrestling every time, but we always end up just getting it done with some hands. So game plan's wrestling. That's what we do. That's what we do every time. I got a wrestling base. That's what we're gonna do. But if you can stand up and take a few punches, well then, all right. Well then, that's the next step.
Okay, and talk to me about the training partners. Hopefully they're okay. I'll just start there. Hopefully they're okay. But who's been getting you ready for this one?
My partner's JT. My partner Jonathan Nelms. I got my younger brother Javier. We go on there. We spar. Take things light. We don't go too hard when we're sparring.
Well, that's good for them. I know this. That is good for them for sure.
Yeah, no, we have a lot of fun.
I bet. The sparring sessions between you and your training partners has got to be pretty insane, given your fighting style. Now, again, going back to wrestling, that was literally all you could say in the first interview. Has there been any new wrinkles to your game?
No, not the fact that I've been doing jiu-jitsu for a good amount of years, since I've been 10. So we pretty much got everything covered. All we do is just work hard.
Okay, and then bring me back a little bit, right? Because I know you grew up a little bit harder than most, right? And you haven't been through what I've been through, comment you made earlier. So talk to me about your struggles and why getting into a cage with another man isn't a problem for you.
Man, when I was a kid, it was just the fact that I was always having to get in the sauna suit, watching what I was eating when I was a kid while the kids were just munching out. I had to be sitting there. It's just, and then going home and have to be dealing with running around. You got to watch where you're running around at as a kid. Because I lived in a neighborhood, and it wasn't a very good one. So you got to watch what people you go to, what house you go to, what house you're running around with different kids, and it's definitely been a hell of a ride that my dad's came up from.
And do you think that adversity you went through as a young child or a young man, do you think that's paying dividends every time you step in the cage?
Definitely, 100%.
There's that intensity
100%.
again. There's that intensity again. All right. Outside of fighting, right? What are some things you like to do for fun, man?
I coach wrestling. I coach kids wrestling. That's what I do. Fun. That's what I do.
Wrestling all day, baby. I got it. If you don't got it at this point that this man wrestles, I don't know what you're hearing. Okay. So, I mean, that's admirable, training young kids, keeping them off the streets, keeping them, humble, keeping them hungry, keeping them, vicious at the same time. So I can definitely respect that.
It's fun. It's something that I have a real passion for.
Yes, I agree. I agree. The passion is definitely there. Even through all the intensity, you can tell at the core it's mostly passion. You know what I mean? Wrestling is your thing.
That's for sure.
All right, now everybody that comes on this show, they have to answer this question. Nobody gets by without answering it, and you are, no different. Come fight night, after your hand gets raised, October 22nd for RUF 50. I'm sorry. How do you plan on celebrating with your victory meal?
Taking a shot of tequila.
What kind of tequila we drinking?
Man, there. We can do all types of tequilas. It doesn't matter.
My man's is a tequila drinking, wrestling son of a gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Remind me to never enter the wrestling mats with you, my friend, because I value my life and I'd like to keep commentating and, raising my kids and all that good stuff.
Hey, man, you were good.
All right. Well, I look very much to calling your fight. One of the things that I love about you, all the way up to after the fight is your intensity. I know you say wrestling, I say intensity. I think that is one of the biggest attributes you bring to the cage. Yes, your wrestling can get you the win, but your intensity is, I think, what is going to get you the furthest. I think that is something that you should, continue for sure. I think it'll get you very far in this thing that we chose, MMA, right? I think that intensity is going to get you very far in this game. 4-1 overall, looking to be 5-1 this Saturday, October 22nd at the Celebrity Theater for RUF 50. So I got to ask you, is pro in the near future?
Yeah, we're looking in here in a couple.
I like it, man. I like it. I think a couple more wins under your belt, get a little bit more experience, maybe fight for a title, get those kind of butterflies going, and I think you can make a run for pro for sure. I mean, the skills are already there.
There's no butterflies here.
I'm sorry. Again, that intensity coming through. My man's BIZKIT. I want to touch on that before I let you go. Talk to me about the nickname. How'd that come about?
Honestly, it's kind of funny. It's just from when I was younger, out there on the lawn with my grandpa. You got a second bar on the lawnmower, right? I'll go out there, stand under that one, and the sun be beaming on me. I was real light complected, and my cheeks get all puffed up and turn red, and they rise like biscuits in the oven. So I guess that's just how it happened.
Well, I mean, that's a cool way to get a nickname, and I love it. I love it because anybody that makes fun of that, well, we know what's going to happen to them, right? Now,
Oh yeah,
the walkout song, what do you got planned for us on Saturday?
man, we're gonna do the same one. We're gonna do the same one. We're gonna rock with we're gonna do the same West Side song.
Okay. Now, I would like it if at least one time before you end your career, you walk out to Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, that'd be a cool one.
I think that'd be a cool one.
Yeah,
If this
that'd be cool.
keeps going this way, I just might break your fucking face tonight. I mean, it's what you do. It's what you do. That is a lyric
sir.
in that song, and that is what you do. I think it would be very fitting.
Yeah, that fit well.
It would. Okay, well, before I let all my guests go, I give them a chance to do any thank you, shout outs to training partners, coaches, management teams. I like to give them as long as they like, so go ahead.
Hey, thank you for family. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for my girlfriend. Hey, thank you for all my training partners. Love you guys. Put it down for the town, Porterville, California. 93257. That's how we do it. We come out here to bang. That's all we do. Porterville, baby. Let's do it.
All right, my mans. And then if you have any last messages for anybody watching or your opponent, go ahead.
Hey, I'm coming to bang.
And I believe it 100%. Look, I'm going to see you on Saturday. I absolutely cannot wait. Flyweight is my favorite division, as everybody knows. And I love your intensity, and I love what you do in the cage. So I'm very much looking forward to calling your fight. We'll see you very soon, my man.
Yeah, see you soon.
Until next time.